show track treatment too. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 50.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit back toward the mound.
Garcia has it.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he is in there. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Barnes, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopper foul. Nunez on third. Vasquez on second. Bradley at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. In a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
A good changeup there by Price as he jumped. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 41, Chris Hale.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Christian Yelich. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. There to take it is BR, and that's the first down. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ramirez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. The 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-1 the count now. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The bunt attempt is popped up. That lands foul, and he's down on strikes for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third
Here's
baseman,
the first pitch to him.
Rafael.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
I'm no hitting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 6.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Braun. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Lays off. 2-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swinging a soft liner. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second. And
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Now he's safe at second as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
when this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Nunez has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down.
Corey Knebel is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. Too low, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike. Knebel. 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
First pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ground ball left side. Bogarts has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
So frustrating, Hero. You make the good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Mookie Betts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Long throw to third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's Hanley Ramirez. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Hanley Ramirez.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. But one's all they get as the run scores.
The shortstop, number 2.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Standing in, Eric Thames comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted down the line in left. Devers trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Thames leads off second with nobody out. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And... one count and the pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Now he extends nicely and this ball's driven to right field and deep. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And he's in safely at third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Throw over to third, and he'll get back in standing. Standing in now, Travis Shaw,
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
As it's grounded sharply to first.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
0-1 the count.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Pena goes to get it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw won't get him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for third. Offered. Here's the throw. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Shaw over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Thames, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Joe Kelly comes on to pitch.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56, Joe.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Now a spin and a throwback to second. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he is out on the tag. Thames at second with 2 down.
I got the count. Oh,
in the dirt here. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Ready with the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he'll step off and go to third here. Don't want to forget about him. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And he takes a called strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Left side. Shaw gloves it. And quickly there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's Hanley Ramirez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle.
And his game of hide and seek ends. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi has a play. Oh, no, he totally missed it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And he'll get in there safely. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Wow, somebody break out the oxygen tank because he was booking all the way around for the triple. But then the throwing error gives him an opening, and he heads all the way home to score. Got to take care of the baseball.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
0-1, here's the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reach